it is a hallmark of these NDCs in the 9th Parliament to bring every single bill under certificate of urgency. I don't know whether the numbers is eating into their head and it is making them want to do everything in a rush. So as for stakeholders or CSOs or some section of Ghanaians making calls to say that there was no consultation, that is the style. The Gold Board Bill came to Parliament. Edem and co and his colleagues sat throughout the night. See, they gave them water. Their legs were in water. And they were drinking, what do you call it? Nescafe. When you see them walk out and come back, they went to drink Nescafe, come to sit down. They worked throughout the night to pass the Gold Board Bill. And you see, not just bringing the issues or the bills under certificate of urgency, they also sprang surprises and they bring them as addendum. Today, we'll go and do the business for the ensuing week. Okay. So the business committee will present the program or business for the following week. We will agree, the business committee will agree and arrange everything nicely. Let us get to the ensuing week, the next week. You will find them bringing other paper. And later around the night, they would introduce an addendum. And that is where the deal is. So the deals come at addendum. Not just the Gold Board Bill. The D-levy. The bill that brought the levy. The same thing. Certificate of urgency. In fact, the 360 million, the IMF loan, it came the same addendum, the same certificate of urgency. So it has become a style in Parliament now that the bills come and we are forced to sit on the bill and rush them through. That is why yesterday you saw our part leaving the house after those altercations about Ernest Kumi's seat.
And when the seat was going to be declared?
That was why we left. Because it was so insensitive. Charlie, you know one thing I've learned after Ernest died? If I am not feeling well, I don't stress myself. Now, I don't want... You see, because when you die, nothing stops. Nobody cares about you.
You're forgotten.
Completely. They are now thinking about who takes over from you. So insensitive. And that was why we sit on bills here. Work on bills till 10, till 11. So you cannot even show some empathy. And that was why we were like, no, we don't even have friends in this house. In any case, what are they doing with all those seats? Let me not divert. But the point is that let the CSOs not worry. Ghanaians spoke. They spoke loud and clear. They gave them a resounding majority in Parliament. So these are some of the abuses that comes with the resounding majority. So sit in your chair, brace yourself, and enjoy the ride. Because there are more bills that will come, and they will come under certificate of urgency, and there will not be any need for consultation. No, not at all. What are they consulting you for? They have the numbers. They don't even need the minority to pass the bill or to work on the bill. They have the numbers. Well, what's the consultation for?
I don't want us to have this argument over which party consults civil societies more. But the records are there.
What records?
Even a simple search on Google will tell you how, under the 8 years of the NPP, civil society constantly criticized the fact that you never consulted them. In May 2025, President Mahama met CSOs in Ghana and even spoke about the establishment of an advisory council.
2025.
The comment, yes, May 2025. I think about 25th or 26th May 2025. You can check. Your producers can do that check for us.
Make your point.
President Mahama engaged CSOs, and in that engagement, many of them applauded the government of President Mahama for being a more listening government and a more consultative government than the previous government.
Okay.
And again, even in this issue of the scholarship bill, when Kofi Asare wanted to criticize us, He actually said, we want to repeat the mistakes of the NPP. It means that you are not the standard. You lower the bar when it comes to issues of consultation. So when you sit here and you create the impression as though your party was engaged in extensive consultation with CSOs and all of a sudden the new government does not do that. It's not good. I agree with you that let us do more consultation. But don't let us delve into that arena of comparison, because even Kofi Asare said we should not repeat the mistakes of the NPP. It means that they are telling you that you are not, your standard was so low.
Exactly.
And that is why they lost power. Exactly. And that is why we listen to them. And that is why on Tuesday we are engaging them. But you never even gave them those privileges of even listening to them.
Right.
So
you're not getting
when it comes to issues of consultation,
but I thought you said you were concluding.
Yes, when it comes to issues of consultation, we have a far better record. Yes, we can do more, and that is why our minister agreed to meet the CSOs on Tuesday. So let's not move into that area.
All right, please do this for me briefly, because our time is almost up. Yes.
I have been doing this, and I'll continue to do it. Why do you think we lost power?
Yes.
Why do you think we are not in government again? Because we did things that people felt that they were not right.
Yes.
And they voted against us. And I'm saying that the overwhelming majority you gave the NDC, these are some of the things that are characterized it. Did they consult on the Dumsor levy? Who did they consult? If you say you do consultation, the president is now came to power. And he's now in power. And wanted to do the normal thing he wants to do. Every time the new government comes, the CEO will praise that new government. The CSOs, they will praise that new government. So when to 25th May or May they say President Mahama is consulting than Egufado, you were expecting them to go and tell President Mahama that Egufado is consulting more than you. When is it government?
But
they will say that.
When
hold on. I am asking you.
Yes.
That we have examples now. Don't go back. Yes. We have gold board. Who did you consult?
Oh, please.
Hold on.
Before the gold board.
Relax.
I can tell you.
The bill.
Sami Jemfi. No.
Hold on.
Sami Jemfi, before the establishment of the gold board,
you made this point.
Every single stakeholder in the sector. Some of these things, don't let us make it in person. Your producers can help us. Sami Jemfi engage small scale miners, gold traders, every stakeholder in the sector. Sami Jemfi led gold board team, engage them before the gold board bill was passed.
Can I proceed?
And no, let us check.
Can I proceed?
So what you said is a blatant lie.
So we should sit down and wait for you to check.
No, it's not me to check.
So let me make my point.
And I am making reference, and I've mentioned some of the people that engaged.
Let me go ahead.
So Moro, you need to correct him, because you are saying that gold board.
What is it correct?
You are saying gold board bill. Consultation was, and I'm telling you that Sami Jemfi consulted every single stakeholder in the sector before the gold board bill was brought to Parliament.
So the Dumsor bill,
so you can always check.
The Dumsor bill, who did you consult? I think when I raised the point, you respond to them.
So you want to
who did you consult?
So you're talking about you are calling it Dumsor bill. The energy, we wanted to increase.
I'm not telling you to explain the thing to
yes.
I'm telling you who did you consult?
You want to increase e-levy. We want to increase the ESLA levy by adding a component where 1 Ghana cedis on every liter of fuel that you buy. Is that not it? There's an existing legislation. We only amended. And when we amended that legislation, some people, including civil society organizations, applauded the government.
You see what he's doing?
We introduced that amendment. You see, you are talking about, it is not a new bill. It's not as if it was a new bill that we introduced to Parliament. We amended an existing legislation. And that has been done. You can check. What engages small scale miners. You can check it. So I'm telling you that we've done. Why are we suffering? You lied. So you need to admit that you lied. It's not about lying. No, but you lied. You said there was no consultation. As far back as February. I am telling you that. There are many others, not just one group.
Edem.
We passed which one?
You passed a gold board bill overnight. And I'm telling you
so
that
people had issues.
Look, even with the winnowing of the gold board bill. Winnowing of the gold board bill.
People have
we raised a whole lot of issues during the winnowing. A lot of even on the floor. You went there, did your own thing one day.
So here's the thing.
Every bill, whether it passes to certificate of urgency or not, there's always opportunity to make amends on the floor.
There's a difference between lack of consultation
and small-scale miners that are checked that you can check them.
Okay.
Based on your own expectations.
So hold on.
But when you say there was no consultation,
hold on.
That's not factual.
So the point the two of you want me to understand that if I consult one or two, it is enough consultation.
But the case of
you are making a
said there was no consultation. No, you said there was no consultation.
Let me just say this quickly. In the case of Goldwater, for instance,
extensive
I am one
consultation.
of Sami. He has this broadcast that he does. When he wants the public to know something, and I'm one of the recipients of that. And I can tell you that almost every day he'll send me a broadcast of some consultations that he had. That must have been several months before the bill was.
There was a technical committee made up of all stakeholders.
No problem.
Unless of course there are other things he didn't do that you're free to say.
I agree. So let's proceed. But my point is that when you give a government that numbers, you should expect some of these things, which is normal.
So what is your point? Is the certificate of urgency?
The people who are crying should know that you don't give somebody the gun and be crying when he points it at you.
Okay.
So it's fine.
That's fine.
Now, let me wind up to say that, like I said, like you also agree with me, some of them he agrees, he tilted. Like I also agree, I tilted.
Yeah.
It's normal, it's natural. Right. The point is that, wholly, we agree that the bill is a good bill. The intent, the menstrual is good. What we need to do is that there are things that we need to fine tune.
That's fine.
So that we will have a good start.
Okay.
I know that in future there will be amendment. Every bill comes and there are amendments to the bills.
That's fine.
So we agree, but we are saying that these are some of the pointers we have seen even before we want to start.
Okay.
Let's sit down and look at the things and do it well. We've been cooperating in Parliament. If you ask them, they will tell you that my side of the house, we contribute more. We contribute more to some of this. We support them.
Okay.
And so it should not be seen as if we disagree with them or we are against them. No.